What's up, 4C kids? Welcome back to Kids Camp 2020. I'm Joseph, and you are in for a treat tonight. We're about to have a blast. Remember, we're celebrating Christmas in July. I've got Frosty, I've got Christmas trees, I've got everything I need, and I've got good friends here to celebrate with us. Now, you're probably thinking, it still doesn't feel like Christmas. It's just July. It's hot outside. That's okay. All you need is a little bit of faith. And remember, faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. So tonight, I've got something really, really cool I want to show you. Do you want to see it? Are you curious what it is? Because I only bring the coolest things to show you guys. All right, here's what it is. It's a telescope. But this isn't just any telescope. This is a super awesome, amazing, fantastic, best telescope you've ever seen in your life. And I have it here for me. And we get to share it together. Look at this telescope. Have you ever seen a telescope like this? All right, kids, I'll be honest. I don't actually have a real telescope. It was homemade, but it was super cool. But here's the thing with the telescope is if it was a real telescope, I'd be able to see a glimpse into things far beyond what I can see even right now. For example, have you ever looked up at night and seen the stars in the sky? You can't touch them, you can't feel them, but you can see that they're way, way, way out there. Well, today we're going to learn about something that is the best thing ever. And although we can't quite see it, we can't quite feel it, we know that it's coming. I am so excited. You'll have to wait and see. But before we get to the Bible story, let's enjoy some worship. Go ahead and stretch out a little bit. Go ahead and get limber, loosen up, pick up Dad, get him out of the chair right now and say, Dad, let's sing together, because this is going to be a blast. Welcome to 4C Kids Camp 2020, night number 3. Let's go.
Church mother in a church hat clap. Man, that sure gave her color purple coming back clap. When that whole week beat you up and stress you, but you hear that organ playing and remind you of your blessings. And on another note, she just hit another note. Chills down my spine, got me crying, make me overload. You don't know about it though. Old school church hymns, deacons get the humming, now the drummer finna burst in. Lordy, Lordy, Lord. Can you hear me now? Church close, sweater, you don't care, you just get it now. Testify how we made martyrs out of these fathers and rose up all of his daughters to glorify him with honor. Man, I swear Thomas Jones with her head did. Now it's flying everywhere, she don't care what her head did. She an egg, yeah, caught up in the egg, yeah. Probably why she clapping like Jesus just reappeared, yeah.
Give me that God Almighty, that good old gospel, that old school doctrine. Give me that truth for the body, ain't nothing new about it, but it's still full of power.
Church clap, let me hear the church clap. 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 I wanna be the type of dude to get the Lord on his feet. I wanna do the type of shows that the Lord wanna see. What I mean, if I can make the whole church clap, but ain't a clap in the heavens, then that clap's just a clap. Clap for the Son glorified, sin mortified. The Holy Spirit going word, that truth ain't watered down. It's sound doctrine, gets birthed in the common now. Nothing wrong with singing loud, but that ain't where the power's found. The church has been clapping their weak sermons, leaving the weak hurt. No one's changed by Sunday service. We need discernment, check what you be affirming, cause the church can be full of members but empty in conversions. Preach the gospel and stand back. Look for change lives, not for hand claps. Love people well, oh they can't stand at the church. Just the church with the words, but we stand there.
Give me that God Almighty, that good old Bible, that old school doctrine. Give me that truth for the body. Ain't nothing new about it, but it's still gonna follow.
Church clap, let me hear the church clap. 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 Come on.
Here we go. Every move I make in you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Singing na 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 Every move I make in you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Yeah. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Yeah. Waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? Na 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 Every move I make in you. You make me move, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Every step I take in you. You are my way, Jesus. Every breath I take, I breathe in you. Oh, waves of mercy, waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see your face. Your love has captured me. Oh my God, this love, how can it be? Na 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 na
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verses 3 to 5.
John squinted against the blinding glare of the afternoon sun. Just a short distance away, frothy waves crashed against craggy rocks and foamed over white sands. This island of Patmos was isolated and rocky, but the view was stunning, surrounded by brilliant blue sea and sky.
Most beautiful prison on earth.
Though he wasn't chained up, John was in jail. The Roman emperor, who was unable to make John stop preaching about Jesus, had exiled him to this prison colony where many prisoners worked in the mines. There was no way off the island, so John was now very old, living out his final years on the island of Patmos with a handful of criminals.
I can share the story of Jesus with them too.
John settled into a shallow cave on shore to take shelter from the heat. He closed his eyes.
I've seen so much.
John had lived longer than any of the other of Jesus' disciples. He had watched the early church grow while the story of Jesus spread fast and bright as wildfire. But he had also seen terrible things happen to those who believed in Jesus. In fact, many people died just for talking about Jesus.
We saw everything Jesus did. We can believe he'll be with us forever, even through death.
Despite the threats and persecution, more people than ever were following Jesus. God's story was traveling from one end of the world to the other, just like Jesus said it would.
I wonder why I've been allowed to live this long.
In the cool of the shallow cave, John began to relax. His head was nodding until a voice like a trumpet sounded behind him.
Write on a scroll what you see.
John blinked. Was he awake or dreaming?
Wait, what? I don't see. Oh,
Turning, John saw Jesus himself, his eyes blazing with intensity.
Do not be afraid. I was dead, but look, I am alive forever and ever. Write about what is happening now and what will happen later.
John's mind worked quickly, trying to grasp what was happening. It appeared that God was trying to show him a picture of things that would happen in the future, and he wanted John to write them down and show them to others so that they could believe too.
yes, Lord. Do you mind if I grab a scroll? Oh, and a quill. I don't want to forget anything.
John watched, amazed, as God showed him many things that were coming. Some were wonderful. Some were terrible. Some were mysterious. After the vision ended, John began a letter to several of the new churches.
I, John, am writing this. I am a friend who suffers like you. As members of Jesus' royal family, we can put up with anything that happens to us.
John explained every strange and amazing thing he had seen. Some of it made him tremble. Others wouldn't make sense until the right time had come. But the last part of his vision,
That's the very best part. I can't wait to write all about it.
God had shown John how the whole story will turn out for everyone who believes in Jesus. Carefully, he recalled all the incredible things he'd seen.
How am I going to do this? I mean, there's no way that words can capture it. But I have to try. It's just a picture. Until they get to see for themselves how real and breathtaking it will be. I saw a new heaven and a new earth.
John remembered the words that Jesus had spoken while he was on earth, right before his death and return to life.
There are many rooms in my Father's house. I am going there to prepare a place for you. If I go and do that, I will come back, and I will take you to be with me. Then you will also be where I am.
That's what I saw. It's the special place Jesus is making for each one of us. A place where we will never be apart from God.
John recalled the next scene from his vision. He saw a great white throne.
I heard a loud voice from the throne. It said, "Now God makes his home with people. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or sadness. There will be no more crying or pain."
John paused as he stared in wonder at what he had just written down.
All of these terrible things we've seen. People sick and hurt, being mocked and put in jail. All of it will be made right.
Something else stood out to John.
Light. There was so much light. The city does not need the sun or moon to shine on it. God's glory is its light, and the Lamb, Jesus, is its lamp. Its gates will never be shut because there will be no night there.
The place John had seen wasn't just filled with light, it was beautiful too.
Then the angel showed me the river of the water of life. It was as clear as crystal. It flowed from the throne of God and of the Lamb. It flowed down the middle of the city's main street. On each side of the river stood the tree of life. Its fruit was ripe every month. The leaves of the tree bring healing to the nations.
Once again, John lifted his pen from the page. It just seemed impossible to share the real glory of what he had seen with tiny black marks on a scroll. He tried again.
God's servants will serve him. They will see his face.
John felt himself grinning. He could say one thing for sure, no one would be bored. He and every other person who believes in God would finally be able to live out what they were created to do, fully and completely, with no sin or frustration or weariness to get in the way.
May the grace of the Lord Jesus be with God's people. Amen.
Now, John didn't know exactly when the things God had shown him would take place, and neither do we. But from what we've seen and heard, we know one thing for certain. In the end, God will make everything right for those who trust in him.
Hi, 4C kids. We are so excited that you've joined us for Craft Day number 3. So today we're going to take you back to Revelations, and this is where you're going to have to use your imagination. So this is where God gives John a vision of heaven. Okay, so Delaney is my assistant elf, and I am Elf Jen. And we have already been talking about what we imagine heaven to be like. So what I need you guys to do is I need you guys to take out your bag, day number 3, and inside of it is an envelope. Okay, so take out your envelope, get your crayons, and take out your sheet of paper. Okay? And what we are gonna do, this is gonna be your canvas of what you imagine heaven to be like. So let's talk a little bit about what we envision heaven to be. So Delaney, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you think heaven is?
I think when I go to heaven that there will be beautiful mountains.
Beautiful mountains. Oh, that sounds fantastic. So the other thing, I was talking to my kids and I wanted them to imagine what heaven was like. And my one daughter said there will be clouds everywhere. And she will be able to jump from cloud to cloud and go all the way with Jesus. So we'll go ahead and start drawing some clouds. Now at home, I want you guys to start imagining what your heaven is going to be like. So continue to draw and think about ideas that you can put down on your paper. All right, we're getting some clouds in here. Absolutely. So there's some clouds everywhere. What else, Delaney? What do you think?
I think that when I go to heaven, there will be a beautiful castle with gold walls.
Gold walls. Absolutely. Absolutely. That sounds wonderful. So my next daughter told me that she thinks in heaven there's going to be tons and tons of dogs that she can just go and they're friendly and they'll lick her face. So we're going to draw a dog on here as well. And we're just going to do the outline. Here's the ears. Here's the belly. Let's get some paws in here with a long, fluffy tail. There we go. And a tongue. So kids, what I want you to do is I want you to continue your imagination. I want you to finish your picture, and I want you to fold it up. And I want you to put it in an envelope, and I want you to give it to your parents. They're going to mail this back to 4Cs. It already has the stamp on it. We are so excited to get these. What we're going to do is we're going to see the envision of what you think heaven is, and we're going to post them in our church. So I want you guys to take a little bit of time, and I want you guys to continue with your thoughts. But I want you to give thanks to God and everything that He has provided for us, and that the perfect picture of heaven with Him forever. So thank you guys for joining us today, and we can't wait to see you.
And there.
Okay. Did we miss it?
Yeah. Sorry. Hold on.
right.
I'll extend the time here a little bit.
Thank you.
All right. Ready, set, go. Say cheese.
I'm already smiling. Okay, fine. Cheese. How long did you set the time?
Sorry. All right, one more time. Come on, we're gonna get this.
Okay.
I'm setting it for 7.5 seconds.
Okay.
Here we go.
Last time. Let's do it.
Here we go.
This is the keeper.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to hit you.
I know. You were going fast.
Can we just keep doing this?
Yeah,
Can we-
fine. Okay, yeah.
Let me see if it
do
took.
it.
I don't think it took. Well, no, I think it might have taken. Oh, I think we're good.
Yeah.
We could just one more?
No, I'm done.
Come on,
Thank you.
come
Goodbye.
on.
I don't want. Come on. All right.
Okay.
Fine. Go.
Come on. Okay, great. I couldn't hold on to the grip.
I'll do it one more time. All right. But this is ridiculous. There's so many pictures of us. We don't need any more pictures. Do you
The world needs more pictures of us,
I
Brandon.
don't think it does.
Yes, it does.
Fine. You know what? Take your picture. Just take
All right,
yourself.
fine.
I'm not-
I can't take it like that when you're facing the wrong direction. You're supposed to be facing that way. Look. Oh, fine. Be that way. Hey, everybody, I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and welcome to the So and So Show.
We love to tell you jokes that make you laugh.
Well,
For
I mean, we
example,
do more than tell you jokes.
No. What do you call a frozen dog?
I don't know.
A popsicle. You get it?
I do. But John, seriously,
What
we
do you
don't-
call an alligator in a vest?
a crocodile?
No. What? No, an investigator.
Oh, no, I get it. That's funny. That's a really good one. Yeah.
thank you.
No, but this show isn't all about telling people jokes.
Well, I know that. I just wanted to practice a little for my stand-up comedy act on Tuesday.
What? Where is it?
Well, at the one and only Cafe for Comedy, Coffee, and Curly Fries. Stand up every Tuesday mid-morning.
Oh.
Haven't you ever heard of the Curly Fried Comedy and Coffee to Go? Laps and lattes. Muffins over monologues? Have you seriously never heard of any of these events?
No, but it sounds pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Brandon, this is the event of the week for upcoming comedians. It's like the place to be. It's not just pretty cool. It's basically the most epically cool thing that's ever happened to a Tuesday since tacos.
Oh, well, awesome. Good for you.
Well, thanks. I'm sorry I'm so uptight. It's just that I'm wondering if, even though it's a super awesome opportunity, if it would be even more awesome if I didn't do it.
What?
It's just, I don't know how it's gonna go. What if they don't like me? What if they don't laugh? Brandon, no ha-has.
Okay, well, you never know how something's going to turn out before you do it, you know?
Well, when I eat a grilled cheese sandwich, Brandon, I know it's going to feel like 1,000 tiny dairy miracles melting in my mouth all at once every time.
Okay.
I know that for sure.
Yeah.
But with stand-up comedy, I don't know.
Well, yeah, well, what's the worst that could happen?
The worst?
Where's your dream?
It's right this way.
So paper bags, am I right? And everyone thought these puppies would never be in style. Oh, muffin? Anyone? They're gluten full. Who am I kidding? No one's even here.
Oh, that's the worst you can imagine? That doesn't seem that bad.
Whatever.
All right, now answer this question. Think about it. What's the best that could happen?
The best? Oh, the best is over here.
Hey. Hey, everyone, I'm Jonathan. Oh, wow. Thank you, yeah. Hey, who here hates traffic? Yeah, I know. It's like, move your cars faster on the road. I got places to be. Oh, hey, but what about paying taxes? Ooh, right? Right? Could those forms be any more complicated? Yeah. Hey, if one more ad interrupts my streaming video, I'm gonna be like, oh, stop it. Hey, stop it. Thank you. My time's up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Especially you. Thank you.
I think that seems pretty doable.
Maybe.
No, I mean, maybe even if they don't throw flowers and even if you don't wear a suit, which I must admit is the least likely thing of your scenario, it could still be good.
Good. Good is like an insult to an artist. It either has to be great or it's worthless.
Okay, yeah, but you're never going to be great if you don't start somewhere.
So you're saying I should do it?
Look, I'm saying you never know how it's going to turn out. So don't let your fear of the unknown be what stops you.
Okay. Okay. You're right. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
You've inspired me.
Ah, that's awesome.
Can I practice my jokes on you right now?
That's Bible story time with Kellen.
Well, hello to my favorite co-host.
Hey.
What you got for us today, Kellen?
Today, we're going all the way to the last book of the Bible, the book of Revelation. After all the history in the Old Testament, and after Jesus came and rescued people and made a way for us to have a relationship with God again. You can read Revelation to find the answer to this next question. What happens next?
Ooh, I can't wait to find out.
Well, you'll have to wait, because first, we're gonna dive into some viewer mail!
Wait, is viewer mail a thing?
Is actual mail still a thing?
Of course! I asked our viewers to describe the best place they could imagine, and these are their responses. Do you guys mind helping me read a few?
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
Good throw.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, me. This letter is from Ariel in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Nice. There you go. Dear Kellen, I hope you're doing well.
Thank you, Ariel.
Yeah. The best place I can imagine would have lots of flowers because I love flowers. I can almost picture it. When I was a little girl, there was this beautiful field of wildflowers down the street from our house. There were flowers of every color, blues and purples and yellows of every shade. Sometimes I would just lie down in the field and watch the clouds move in the sky for hours until my dad finally had to call me home for dinner. The best place I can imagine would have flowers as far as the eye could see, and they'd grow all year round. That's a place I'd like to see someday.
Wow. Paints a pretty picture, doesn't it?
Sure does. Let's hear your letter.
Oh, you bet. This one is from Javier from Claremore, Oklahoma. Hi, Javier. Let's see. Dear Kellen, I'm glad you asked about my imagination because imagining is what I do best. The coolest thing I can imagine is an amusement park with the tallest rides in the world. I'm talking about a roller coaster as high as the sky. Can you imagine riding a roller coaster through the clouds and right by the sun? And it wouldn't be scary because the clouds are actually cotton candy. So you could scoop some up to eat every time you rode by. And the best part of Javier's world, that's what it'll be called, is that there are no lines. That would be awesome.
That is awesome. I mean, I love roller coasters, and that sounds wonderful.
Hey, have you got a letter, Kellen?
I sure do. This one is from Keith. He lives in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Ooh, got a tricky one. Dear Kellen, one of my favorite things to do is play video games with my friends. Every Friday night, My friends and I go to one of our houses or apartments or whatever, and we order pizza and we play video games. And I'm talking all kinds of video games. Racing games, side scrollers, adventure games, open world builders, even classics like Pac-Man and Pong. It's my favorite place to be, surrounded by people I love, games I like to play, and food I like to eat. What could be better than that?
Wow. Who knew mail could be so much fun? I'm gonna have to check my mailbox later.
No kidding. It's really cool to see into other people's imaginations. What did that have to do with the book of Revelation?
I'm glad you asked. The book of Revelation was written by one of Jesus' disciples named John. It was written long after Jesus died and rose again, when John was an old man. God gave John a vision of the future, so John wrote it all down.
No kidding. So what's heaven going to be like? Is it going to be like what we read in these letters?
Yeah, will there be flowers and roller coasters?
And pizza? Oh, please tell me there will be pizza in heaven.
I have a confession to make. I don't really have all the answers to your questions. God only gave John a glimpse into the future. He didn't fill in every single detail, but maybe if you close your eyes and listen to what John wrote, you'll be able to picture a little bit of it. In his vision, John saw a new heaven and a new earth, and he heard a voice. The voice said, "Look, God now makes his home with the people. He will live with them. He will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, and there will be no more sadness. There will be no more crying or pain. Things are no longer the way they used to be." And John saw God himself sitting on a great white throne. And God said, "I am making everything new."
Wow.
Yeah, that's better than pizza.
Way better. No more sadness, no more pain. Everything that's old will be made new. Can you even imagine?
I really can't.
Yeah, it's like it's better than I can even imagine.
Exactly. Even though we don't know every single detail about the future or about heaven, we do know that our amazing, creative, powerful, and loving God has a plan that will blow our mind.
Oh man, we have got a lot to look forward to.
No doubt. Thanks, Kellen.
Yes, indeed. Keep in touch, fellas.
Hey, I'll send you a letter. Now where do I keep my stamps?
I don't know.
Okay.
Reveal the question.
What do you think heaven will be like? Ooh.
Yeah, do you imagine lots of clouds, harps, streets of gold?
Will there be pizza involved?
Talk about it together. What do you think heaven will be like?
And maybe it'll be like going to my stand-up routine. Do you think there's some comedy in heaven?
If you're going to be there, there will have to be.
Thanks, man. Wait, were you being nice or mean just then?
We'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
See ya.
What's black and white and red all over? Sunburned penguin! This is my mom waking me up when I'm late for school. All right, here we go. Wake up, you're late for school! All right, you know what my favorite breakfast cereal is? Any cereal! All right, here we go. How about this one? I got a better one for you, are you all right? One fish, two fish. I don't know what the correct of that.
Welcome back, 4C Kids, to our last day of Kids Camp. Today, we got this wonderful mystery box. Alicia and Luca here are going to use their imagination to figure out what's inside the box. You guys know what we're doing today?
I think so.
You think. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our hands in this box. You're going to feel around, and you're going to figure out what's inside the box. We're going to use our imagination and figure out what's inside the box. Luca, would you like to go first, please? So get in there. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid to just get all the way in there. Just a little further. You feel anything yet?
Yeah, I do.
Got any good guesses?
I feel like it's some kind of slime.
Slime? That's a good guess. I took a peek. I'm sorry. But keep going. You think you got it? Just a bowl. A bowl of slime. All right. Take your hands out. Alicia, you're up. Go ahead and get in there. Check out what's in the bowl. How's it feel?
Cold.
All right, it's cold. What do you think's in there? Use your imagination. Let's think really hard on this. What do you think is inside the bowl?
Some type of icing?
Icing, that's a good guess. Go ahead and let's pull your hands out. So we got icing, and you think slime. We have cheese. Good job at playing with the cheese. Got an item number 2 here. Since Luca, you went first last time, Alicia, I want to give you the honors of going first on item number 2. Go ahead and get in there. We got another bowl of some goodies. Don't be afraid. Come on, guys, what do you guys think it is? You guys see that right there? A little more? Get in there. What is it? What do we think?
I don't know.
So it's obviously fun, right? It's making you laugh. What is it? Final guess? You want some time to think on it? All right, let's give Luca a shot. All right, Luca, you ready? Get on in there. It's all you. Figure out what is in the box for item number 2. What's it smell like?
I think I know what it is. I know what it is.
You think you know?
I know it.
What's your guess?
French toast sticks.
French toast sticks. I like it. Great guess. You guys ready to know what item number 2 is? I know. What is it?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. There's definitely a little bit of syrup in there, but we have sponge-covered syrups for item number 2. All right, now it's time for item number 3. Luca, I think you had the closest guess with your French toast stick, so I guess it's up to you. Do you want to go first, or would you like to pass it off to Alicia?
I think Alicia can go first this time.
All right, Alicia, item number 3, get in there, find the bowl. Let's use our imagination to figure out what's inside. I didn't know that. All right, get in there. Don't be scared. I promise nothing's going to bite. I can promise you that. All right, just go in there. Do you feel anything yet? No. Do you need a little help? Here, let me pull that up. There we go, right there in the middle. Get in there. Come on, guys, cheer her on at home. She's got this. Let's help her use our imaginations. What do you think it is? Is it cold?
No.
The item is not cold. Keep digging in there just a little bit more. You got a good guess? Let's use our imagination. What do you think item number 3 is?
I don't know.
You want to take a second to think on it? Let's let Luca get in there. All right, Luca, you're up. Get in there. Item number 3. Time to use some imagination and figure out what item number 3 is. Don't be afraid. How's it feel?
It feels like it's pieces. It's like pieces of something.
Cold, warm.
It's not cold, but then it's not warm.
Okay. It feels like chicken. No. Barbecue chicken. All right, is that your final guess? All right, take a step back. And item number 3 was a nice, healthy heaping of dog food today. Dog food today. Guys, you guys did a great job. Now go ahead and use the items that your parents have gathered, put them in bags or the boxes to figure out the mystery items. Hope you guys have used your imagination.
Whoa! Good news, guys. I fixed my telescope and I can see Pastor Will is singing. He's dancing. Pastor Ben is praying on his knees and reading the Bible. Oh my goodness, look at, wow. There's a lot of really cool things happening today. Just a small glimpse. But in our story, we saw that we got a small glimpse of what heaven will look like. Jesus told us that if we had faith in him, we could have a relationship with God, not just today, but forever. Man, that is so awesome. And so we talked about how heaven seems so far away, but we don't know a lot about it, but there are some things that we do know about it. We know that there's going to be no more sadness. We know that there's going to be no more pain. We don't know if it's going to have bunnies and babies and Christmas trees, but we know Jesus will be there, and that is the best part about it. So today's thing to remember is following Jesus will turn out greater than you can imagine. Thank you so much for hanging out with us this week. Did you have fun? I had the best time ever hanging with you guys this week. We did worship. We played games, we decorated ornaments, we learned about Jesus together. It has just been so much fun celebrating Christmas in July with all of my friends here with you. Thank you so much for hanging. I can't wait to do this again. But until then, Merry Christmas, everybody.